Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel Teaching Budget. I am Mercedes. I am a single mom of one beautiful little girl, and I am a kindergarten teacher who is working her way to some financial freedom. So if you would like to join me on this journey, please remember to go ahead and give this video a like, leave a comment down below, and of course hit that smash what and of course hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. All right guys, so here we go. I'm so excited for this video. I'm so excited. We are officially starting our saving challenge games now. So I have done saving challenge in the past. I did the 1s and 5s challenge, of course, for 3 months. So, but I want to dive into some of the games and just like some of the things that make saving money just a little bit more fun. Okay, so today we're going to be saving $125. I have that in this envelope, so let's go ahead and get it out and let's count it up and make sure we have 125 in here. So here we go. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So 125. Nice. So the tray. Okay. So I did budget this month, this money out of my paychecks. I budgeted for 4 weeks of saving challenges. In the 5th week, if I do a 5th week one, it will come from side hustle money. But yeah, so I budgeted 125 for this week. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with some of these games, guys. I'm so excited. All right, so the first one we're gonna start with is, and I think it's fitting, it's gonna be my game that I created, guys. I've been telling you guys about it in my videos and stuff, so I'm so excited that I finally get to show it to you. Oh my god. Okay, so let's do this. So ta-da, here it is. Yay. It is called SluethSaver. So it is a low income murder mystery game for worth $50. And for this game, you get, like, I created this as the scratch off page, and there's also a backstory that goes with it that I'm going to read for you guys. And I also made, in my saving challenge binder, I also made a little dashboard for it that I put into this envelope. And this is a mini challenge that I got from Packed Accordingly when I ordered a game that we'll play in a few minutes from her, that I'm also going to use in conjunction with this, just to add a little bit more money to my SluethSaver. So let's go ahead and read the backstory for it. It was a gloomy evening in the quaint town of Willowbrook. The rain poured relentlessly, casting a somber atmosphere over the narrow street lined with Victorian houses. In one such house, nestled among the towering trees, lived a peculiar character named Egbert Finch. Egbert was a meticulous budgeter, known for his frugality and meticulous attention to detail. He had made a name for himself in the town as the go-to person for financial advice, helping families and businesses alike manage their expenses. His house, a modest two-story structure, was a testament to his thrifty nature. Every corner was adorned with second-hand furniture, and the walls were adorned with faded paintings remnants of a bygone era. On this fateful night, Edgar sat in his study, surrounded by stacks of papers and spreadsheets. The dim light from the desk lamp cast eerie shadows on his face, accentuating his deep-set eyes and furrowed brow. He was engrossed in his work, meticulously calculating every penny, when a sudden noise startled him. A loud crash echoed from the hallway, followed by the sound of shattering glass. Edgar's heart raced as he hurriedly rose from his chair, his mind racing with thoughts of a potential break-in. He cautiously made his way towards the source of the disturbance, his footsteps muffled by the plush carpeting. As he reached the hallway, Edgar's eyes widened in horror. The sight before him was chilling. Broken glass littered the floor, and a shattered vase lay in pieces, its vibrant flowers scattered like a macabre painting. But what caught Edgar's attention was the lifeless body laying amidst the chaos. It was his housekeeper, Mrs. Jenkins. Her usually cheerful face was now pale and expressionless, her eyes staring blankly into the void. Edgar's heart sank as he knelt beside her, his trembling hands reaching out to check for a pulse. But it was futile. She was gone. Fear and confusion gripped Edgar's mind. How could this have happened? Who would want to harm Mrs. Jenkins, a kind and gentle soul who had been with him for years? Questions swirled in his head, but before he could gather his thoughts, the sound of approaching sirens filled the air. The police arrived swiftly, their presence bringing a semblance of order to the chaotic scene. Detective Amelia Hart, a seasoned investigator known for her sharp intuition, took charge of the investigation. She surveyed the room, her eyes scanning every detail as Edgar stood by, his face etched with grief and disbelief. As the rain continued to pour outside, Detective Hart began her quest for answers. Who could have committed such a heinous crime? Was it a random act of violence, or was there a deeper motive lurking beneath the surface? And most importantly, what secrets did Edgar Finch's budgeting world hold that could have led to this tragic demise? The murder mystery of Willowbrook had just begun, and the truth, like the storm outside, was brewing, ready to unleash its fury upon the unsuspecting town. So, guys, it is our job to solve the murder of poor Mrs. Jenkins. She was just trying to do her job. So, for this, we are going to make a guess of who we think the murderer is, what weapon we think they use, and what location we think they were at when this happened. All right, so let's go ahead. So let's look at our suspects. So for suspects, we have Professor Peach, Colonel Dijon, Mrs. Johnson, Mr. Orange, Chef Rose, and Sergeant Butter. I know those names definitely sound a lot like the, board game that I shouldn't be mentioning. And that's because it is based off that board game that I can't mention. So I sadly did not make a guess sheet, a little sheet for guessing. So I'm just gonna write it on a piece of paper. And guys, I do not actually know the answer. I don't know what the answers are. And that's because I made several different versions of this with different killers. And I put all of the scratch off stickers on there. And I gave it to my best friend. She shuffled it up and she just chose one at random. So I truly do not know what any of these answers are. So I get to actually play this game. So that's exciting for me. So for me, I'm gonna say my suspect. I'm gonna say guess one, because it could be completely wrong. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go with Colonel Dijon. So Colonel Dijon. I'm gonna say with a wrench. I don't remember what combinations I used, so I'm probably so wrong. With a wrench in the library. That is my first guess. Okay, so from here we can choose how we want to play it. So each character, each suspect, each weapon is worth $3, and each location is worth $4. So I have a little scratching thing for Washington Lottery. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and scratch off a suspect this time. So let's see, who is my suspect? Ooh, it is Professor Peach. But whew, I'm happy I did not say, because she was actually going to be my first guess. I was going to go with Professor Peach. So Professor Peach is not it. So I'm going to put $3 in. So 1, 2, 3. And you can do more than one, or you can do just one. I'm going to do just one since I'm also adding this into it. Plus I have a lot more games, and if I have money left over, I'll definitely come back to that. So I have $3 here. And let's see. Let's go with this one. Ooh, so I'm going to add $1 more to this. And the thing on this game, if one of your guests, if the one you scratch off is one of your guesses, you actually add an extra $1 to that. And Professor Peach was not my guess, so right now we have $1, 2, 3, $4 in SluethSaver. SluethSaver. Why do I keep trying to say Slayer? I'll say it. Slayer. So there we go. Oh my god, guys, I just did my own game for the first time. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to actually get through this and see who the killer and the weapon and the location is. I really feel like I'm playing Clue. This is awesome. So I know it's not Professor Peach. Yay. All right, so let's go ahead and move that to the side. And we will actually come back to this one in a second. So, because I do have a lot more games that we're gonna play in there. All right, so now we're gonna move over to some other games. That one. Here we go. So this is our Sloth Saving challenge, and this is from Lisa Grateful Me. This was a giveaway that she did when she got, I want to say 6K followers or something like that. She gave this away, and I actually found out about this challenge by watching Kathy's Cash and Coins channel. She does this challenge, and I love the way she did it. So I was like, oh, I want to do that because it's such a good way of doing this. So the way Kathy does it is she labeled each side of this 1 through 20. So each one of these rows count for one envelope, and then all of these are the amounts. So I wanted to do it very similar to her. So this wallet is literally just for this challenge. So in there, I made envelopes with the numbers on them that will match up to each one of these. So I have a 20-sided die that I'm gonna roll, and it is gonna tell me which row that I will be choosing from, and I'll roll it again, and it'll tell me the amount that I'm gonna be saving. So I can save upwards of $20. Okay, so let's go. So it looks like we're gonna be in row 7, and we're gonna be saving $16 in row 7. Okay, so let me go ahead and get 7 and $16. Okay, our first one. There we go. So we're gonna have 10, 15, $16. I'm throwing money. All right, 10, 15, $16 going in envelope 7. All right, and that is our sauce challenge. We've already put in a large amount, and I only have so much money, so I'm going to leave that at 1. All right, so let's keep going. Now we're going to move over to our Bux Savers. So these Bux Savers are from BudgetNerdCo. So on every $1 and $2 bill, there is a letter, and these letters coincide to where they are distributed. And so I'm going to be saving, I think I'm going to do, I want to say 6, although I have $2 extra that's actually going into this today too. Okay, so today we're going to be putting in a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, $12. All right, and so for each letter I've made a different category. So A, which we're going to be putting $1 in, is for amazing teachers. So that is for my daughter's teachers at her school. So I made that worth $2 each. So I'm going to do half of this. I'm going to color in half. And so when I finish this, when I finish the 8, it will be worth $50. There will be $50 in here. B is going to be for budget supplies. So I'm going to add 1. And it is only worth $1. So I'm going to color in my hobby. Hopefully you can see that. It's kind of a lighter color than I thought it was going to be, but all right. Okay, now I get why Kathy rolls it over. It definitely is not gonna fit a full bill like in there. That one. All right, C is for my cat, and it's worth $1 as well. A lot of different colors. So I'm like, okay. So here we go. Color in 1C. And I will be tagging all these people, channels, or their Etsy shops in my description. All right, D is for debt. So I have 1, 2. So in each D is worth $2. So I will get to color in 1D. All right, E is for extra savings, and it's worth $2 each. So I get to color in half of 1. F is for fun days, so anything fun I want to get out and do with my daughter. These F-Bucks will help with that. Okay, and it's worth $1. Okay. G, of course, is for my daughter Gigi. And I have $1, $2, $3 here, and they're all worth $1. And once this is full, it will go into her savings or somewhere. How about I know? We'll see. I don't know. So I get to color in 3 of the G's today. Three. Okay. 1, 2, 3. There are a couple that I do not have any bills for, so my H is going to be for my home. So this money will go towards things in my home envelope. I don't have, and that's for me, myself, and I. So this money will go towards my self-care. J, which I don't have any of, which is interesting because I had a lot of J's. I don't know why I don't have any over here. And that's for just keeping it safe. That will go towards my security fund and my new home binder. K, which we have 1 of, is for kitchen upgrade. So it is worth $2 each. So I will color in exactly half of a K. Right. And my last time is leisure time. This is my L. Leisure time will also be another one that goes towards my self-care, because for me, I just struggle with self-care and actually prioritizing that. So I'm forcing myself to prioritize it by throwing a bunch of money at it, you know? So here we go. Kind of really like these. These are those little metallic Sharpies. I like how they look. I like the clear, like silver in it. All right, so those are my Bux Savers. All right, so another game that we're gonna be playing is rock, paper, scissors. And this one is from Pat Accordingly, who I'm using the one who I'm using the mini game with my SluethSaver game. It's from her. All right, and so with this rock, paper, scissors, we have these amazingly pretty dice. Do you guys see those? They're so pretty and so cool. And so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna roll it. Each one of these is worth a different amount. And for whichever I get, I'm gonna write out the equation. Write out the equation, and I'm gonna save that amount. So here we go. All right. Ooh, so I got 2. Oh, something's after me. I see this. I got all freaking scissor signs. Okay, and my scissors, of course, are worth $3 each. I mean, why wouldn't it be worth $3 each, right? So that is 3 plus 3 plus 3, which of course we know equals 9. So for rock, paper, scissors today, I will be saving $9. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that to be all 3 of those. And luckily I did use a dry erase marker on here, and this is laminate so it will easily wipe off. I'm gonna go ahead and do all of those, and then I'll wipe it off and we'll keep going. Okay. So, all right, that is my rock, paper, scissors. You do have the option of playing with 4 die, because I do have a 4th one in here, but I think I'm gonna stick to the 3 die for now. So that just cost me a lot of money. So this is from Packed Accordingly, and honestly, it's so pretty. I love the dice and so excited about it. Okay, so we're gonna actually switch out of this binder for now. Okay, we're gonna come back to my big binder. All right, I'm gonna pass SluethSaver, and woo, this is something I'm so excited about, guys. We have Saveopoly. Oh yeah, Monopoly is my other favorite freaking video board game. Literally every time I'm home with my family, we play Monopoly and we get so competitive. Okay, and this Saveopoly game is from SavvyBudgets, and so this is Saveopoly with a twist. So we're gonna roll our dice and we're gonna see where we land. So here we go. 5. So we're gonna go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, debt pay down. So for, oh my God. Okay. So for debt pay down, we have to put in an extra $25 into debt. So it doesn't go into our Saveopoly folder, it goes into our debt folder envelope. So okay, so that's 2025, and I'm gonna pull out my, oh my God, I can't believe it. I can't believe that was my first roll, and you're really gonna come at me with $25. Okay, so I think my extra debt is not in here. It is in my freaking high priority. So it's gonna go into my extra debt folder. I can't believe that this is happening. I was like, yeah, surely it's gonna go into our Saveopoly. Apparently it's not. Okay, so there's $25 going into our extra debt. So 20, 35. So let's go ahead and add that. Because wow. I can't, wow. Yeah, okay. Like, really? I'm sorry. I am like stunned. Like, first roll, you're gonna make me do $25. So yeah, we're not rolling again. We are definitely not rolling this again. Saveopoly, you gotta do better. You can't be having numbers like this. Like 25, oh my God. Oh no, fire truck is racing past, so. Alright, I don't know. If we have some more money left over, we might come back. I don't know. That was actually kind of fun. So, whew, see, that was a big thing, okay. Okay, and put in the dice. Alright, so from here, we're gonna go here. This right here is just an easy little challenge that I created to help pay for my Amazon membership. So each A is worth $12. So I'm going to go ahead and put in, I will not be putting in 12 because I don't have 12. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to come back here to some of my other envelopes. Like I said, I've budgeted out for a few weeks. And I'm going to pull 5 ones out of here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to swap it out. 4 or 5. Okay. Just make sure I still keep my money where it needs to be, but you know, still have. And then hopefully at some point I'll have some more ones that I can swap out that 5 for to get back to 5. Alright. Let's go back to where we were. Alright. So there we go. I'm putting in $12 on 1, 2. So that's 10, 11, 12. And we get to color in our Amazon. There's that. So Amazon has $12. That did not go in there. Alright. So there's that. See. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do our monthly, which of course is January. So let's see. For this one, we're gonna do this one whenever we can. It may not be an every week thing. I'm not gonna pressure myself to completely finish this. I finish it, that's great. If I don't, oh well, that's also okay. So I think for today, actually, you know what? I'm gonna save this for last and I'll come back to this. So I'm gonna just set it to the side. Okay. Because I have some other things I wanna do before that. I have another saving challenge here, which will be for $275, and all the money in this one goes towards extra day as well. So I'm going to do 2 numbers. We're going to start off on the very low end right now, just to dip my feet in. I think I'm going to go with 3 and 2. Let's make it 5. So we're going to do $5. This one, after everything is all saved, it will be $275. So that's 5 like that. All right. I do have a lot of challenges. I just realized how many I actually have. All right. And so these ones, oh my God, I don't remember who I got these ones from, and I'm so sorry to that person. I really do not remember. I know I've had them for a while and I just haven't used them, and I like went back to my file and everything to try to see if their names were anywhere on it, and it's not. So if these are yours and you're watching this, or if you know who this is, please put it in the comments below so I can make sure to mention them and put them down in the description, because their products are amazing. So I have the Buzzing in the Sun, Floating on Cloud 9, and Santa's Helper. And I have Happy B-Day too as well. And this Happy B-Day one, I do know what this is from. This is from Two Sister Bees. So that's awesome. But the other 3, I do not know. Okay. So we're gonna start with our Buzzing in the Sun. And for that, we are going to be saving. Oh, okay, my $5. Okay, all right. At least I would if I actually had 2 5s. Let me go to my wallet and see if I can make some change real quick. Okay, okay, I'm back. Okay. Back. There we go. So there we go. We'll be saving $5 in there. And I'm not gonna do all of these. I'm only gonna do one every week. So every week I will do one, and we'll just keep going from there. So this week we did Buzzing in the Sun. Next week we'll do Floating on Cloud 9. Actually, that's not true. I am going to do one of these every week. And that one's going to be the Santa's Little Helper. We will do this every week, and we are doing this one as a way. I would really love to be able to do the oh God, why can't I not think of it right now? It's something angel. I cannot think of it what it is right now. Oh my God. I was talking about it earlier today and I am blanking on the name. It is like angel something. What is that? Something angel. Or, I don't know. It'll come to me later when I freaking can't even think of when I'm not in this mindset. But I'm trying, this helper is going to use me to help me to save up $1 a week until we reach our until Christmas time. And I'm going to use this money that I save to help a child, give a child presents for Christmas. Okay, so I'm actually going to do $2 today. So I'm going to color in 2 of these hats. That's 1, 2. So all of the money that comes from this will definitely be going to a child in need. So I felt like that was very worthy. And so I will definitely be doing this one every week, no matter what. So $1, $2. And as a teacher who works in a low-income school, I know how much some of my students are lacking and how much they need. They need just like even that ounce of something, and to see that someone cares and that someone's willing to help provide for them. So I am that person. I want to be that person for every kid as much as I can be. Okay, so that's these. This one we're not going to be doing, but I want to show you guys this one. This is another one I created, and it's called In This I Swear. And usually In This I Swear is a good thing, but for this game it is not such a good thing because, guys, I have a little bit of a potty mouth. A little bit one. Okay, I have a big one. And recently my daughter started to say the S-H-I-T word, and I was like, oh no, we can't do this. I do not want to be that parent who gets that call and be like, your child is cussing. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that. So I created a challenge for a swear jar. So starting officially today, if I say any cuss word in front of her, and I have the cuss words that I say, there may be others that I haven't thought about or whatever, but the ones that I mainly say, I gave them a amount, and for each one, throughout the week, I'll write down anything that I say in front of her, and then I will have to add that amount in at the end of the week when I do my next, filming for a saving challenge, So we have the H word, so AG double hockey stick, and that's worth 50 cents, because I don't really say that much. We also have the A word, double snakes, for 50 cents as well. Then we have the D word and the GD word for $1. The S word, which she's already said, for $1. We have the F word and the MF word for $1, and we have the B word for $1 as well. So I'm hoping that my little jar gets to stay empty. I'm hoping that I can control myself, but I'm doing this for a reason. I do not want my daughter to think it is okay to say those words, and especially to say them outside of my house. So we won't be starting this. We're not going to be putting anything in there today, but next week we will probably be adding some money, because my brain doesn't function sometimes, and I don't think before I say stuff. So that's another one I created that I like it. Okay. Now, one thing I'm going to do, I told you guys we're going to be bringing back the 100 envelope challenge, and the way we're going to be doing it is for a low income budget. So I will not be doing it based on like the numbers on here. I mean, I kind of will, but not in the way that I was in the past when I was doing this. So it's going to be different. Sadly, this does not come out. So I'm going to just like put an X over it or whatever. Okay. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be taking these and I'm going to take the numbers and I'm going to add those two numbers together. And whatever that total is, that's how much is going to go into that envelope. Okay. So I'm going to have Siri choose a number for me. So let's do this real quick. Hopefully it doesn't pop up on my phone. Hey Siri, choose a number 1 through 100.
That would be 1.
Okay, so he said 1. Okay, Siri, choose another number 1 through 100.
It's 46.
Okay. So Siri chose 2 numbers. He chose 1 and he chose 46. All right, so 1 is easy, obviously, so that's going to be $1. And 46 is, of course, a 4 and a 6. And if we add them together, that's going to be 10. So let's see, 1 and 46. So these 2 numbers cannot be done again. So in 1, it's going to get the $1 bill. What is that? 46 will be 10. All right. Okay. There's that. All right, and there's that. 100 envelope challenge. All right, so we still have it. So let's come over here. And I think for today, we're just gonna save the first number. So we're gonna save 5. Let's see. Let's go with this blue. I'm not a big fan of these. I didn't have my color pencils at home, so my best friend let me use these, and I don't think I'm a big fan of it, honestly. It just doesn't color as smoothly as a color pencil does. My mother remembered to bring all of my color pencils home with me. All right, so there we go. We have $5. And I drink right. So that's all the saving challenges we have that we needed to play. So let's see, we still have $21 left. So I'm gonna go ahead, let's put these back. And we are gonna go back to a couple of things. I said if we had extra, we'll come back to our sleuth challenge. So let's get our dice out. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab our binder. Okay, so row 20, and that's 18. Jesus, it is about us putting money in these binders today. Okay, so 18, I need to break that down somehow. I need 10s, 5s, into 1s. Okay, I can't keep pulling this money out of my grocery bill. I need smaller bills in my grocery too, but you know, that's the only place I can even think of to break this down. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. There we go. Make sure I still have my 200 in here. 150, 70, 90, 2. 150. Why do I have $2 in here? I can only have $200 in here. 150, 200. I don't know why I have $2 extra in here because it shouldn't be in there. I'm gonna throw that over there. That's weird. I don't know. Alright. So there's that. Alright. So for this I have to put 18. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, that's why the extra $2 was in there. Duh. I didn't pull it. So it's $18. 15, 16, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. And the envelope 20. Wow. It came out. Sloth was like, we're going to swing for the fences right now. We're going to make sure you're saving. Okay, so let's color that in. And I was going to say, let's go back to SluethSaver, but we literally only have $3 left. And if we get something wrong, I will have to come up with the extra $1 that I don't have. So, you know what? Forget it. Let's do it anyways. Just because I want to play my game again. Okay. So here we go. And let's go with the weapon this time. So let's go here. What is it? Oh God. Oh, okay. It's the knife. So the wrench is still in. Okay. So I have a desk vacuum, but I don't know where it's at. I have to find that. So we're going to put $1, $2, $3 more into our SluethSaver. And that's going to bring us up to a total of $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $7 in SluethSaver. All right, guys. So that is it for today. We're officially all out of money. So hopefully you guys had as much fun as I did on this savings challenge. I am so excited about this, guys. Like, I'm sorry, the train, these trains have the worst timing. I am so excited about being able to show you guys this that I created for the first time, like, and being able to actually play it and genuinely not know who the killer is or anything about it. It's so fun. So, all right. If you guys are interested in continuing on this journey with me and seeing more awesome saving challenges videos, please remember to hit that subscribe button so you get notified for when I post a video. Also, leave a comment. Tell me what you think of the SluethSaver. Also, don't forget to like this video, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.